All right, girl. Welcome back to another episode of our self care series for mamas who just don't have time to take care of themselves while we by ourselves, but we don't give a damn, okay? We still gonna prioritize ourselves. All right, so listen, I just put the babies down for a nap, but they not napping, so you gonna hear them in the background. So listen, girl, okay, so we started this self care journey. We know that we want to be intentional about our self care journey. But the thing is, what does that look like for us? Because I don't know about y'all, but like, I feel like when I look for self care, motivation, or inspiration, or whatever you want to say, like, all the self care look the same, where it's just kind of like, bubble baths and like skincare or makeup, and I'm just not into that right now at this time in my life. That's just not what phase I'm in. I'm a mommy on a go, and sometimes I just don't have time for all that shit. Or I'm just really not into that shit, to be honest with you. So, my self-care honestly is a little different. So, I have to figure out what that is for myself. I got to figure out what it looks like, what my self-care journey, what my real self care journey looks like for me as a mom in this stage in life. So now we've started our self care series so that I could learn how to practice showing up for myself every single day, just bit by bit, coming out of that mommy servitude phase where you just engulfed in it, right? So I'm slowly coming out of it, and that's where I'm at now. So we in episode 29, 30 of our series. We show up, we understand the importance of it, but now what does showing up for ourselves really look like? So that was the question I had for myself today. So that's what you see. That's what we're doing for self care today, girl. We are making a clear picture of our real self-care journey for ourselves within, because we doing this to heal, girl. We doing this to feel good. We doing this so that we can be better women and really come out of our self-care moment recharged and our bucket filled. Shit. All right. So that being said, your girl just needed something that I could stick up on the fridge that I can draw back from when I'm having those busy days or those busy moments or even those frustrated moments where I'm just like I don't even feel like doing self-care today. I don't even feel like prioritizing myself. I just need that guide for myself that created by me, that I know, like, okay, this is what I truly need. This is what Patricia truly needs to feel good. Okay? And looking it up on YouTube and looking at other women do their skincare route, it's just not doing it for me. It's just not doing it for me personally, as a mom who's just overstimulated, frustrated, lack of support, all of those things that you need to take care of yourself. You need to prioritize yourself in a way that's different from other people, and that's okay. So we gonna do what that looks like today, girl, and you gonna do it with me because we on this journey together. All right. So grab whatever you gonna write with, and let's get it in. All right. So like I said, we just need a quick little go to that we could stick up on our fridge so that I'm not sitting here trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the day. I do notice, right? We intentional about our self care in the four areas of, being feeling good spiritually, mentally, physically, and I always say emotionally, but I feel like that's more mental. So I'm gonna make this fourth area for myself. I want it to be something that's outside of my comfort zone, something that makes me uncomfortable. So those are gonna be the four areas that my self care practice for that day has to, be centered around one of those. So that'll be better for me to understand. So again, I'm gonna just rip these two pages out and put them on my fridge, girl. So it's just gonna look like whatever. So you'll see. So area one, we want to feed the spirit. Area 2, we want to feed the mental. Area 3, we want to feed the physical. And area 4, we want to get out of our comfort zone. So out of comfort zone. So my 2 pager gonna look like that, girl. So no matter what practice I'm doing, I know that it's gonna hit one of the intentional things that I know my little mommy body, spirit, mind, everything, something that I need, right? Um, all right, cool. Now what I need to do is I need to fill up a checklist of things that I can do for each of these areas. That way I can just go back and draw from. And that's not even something that I have to do today. That's not even something that we got to do today. That's something that I feel like we can build on our list. We can have this up on a fridge, and as we continue to grow and learn new things, we can continue to come back and add shit to the list, right? So for right now, let's just start out with 2 things. That's the laundry right there. I need a hit. Let's just start out with like 2 things that we can put under each area so we know we starting from somewhere. And these are gonna be things that you deep down you've asked yourself, girl, what do you need? What do you need? Um, I know that for me, I need to get out of the house. I need to get out of the house. I need an out of the house hobby. Something that I do at least once a week, but it needs to be outside of this goddamn house, girl. We need to get out of this house. That's it. I know that we do our yoga and that's bomb and all, and we need to continue to expand and be consistent with that. So let's put yoga on the list. Them kids is crazy. You hear them kids, girl? Interfering all with our mommy time, but that's okay because we real and raw over here, and we gonna do it anyway. We gonna stay focused. So we already look. We already got 2 for the physical that I'm gonna have up on my fridge that I can be like, oh, you can do this today, girl. Shoot, out of my comfort zone. So listen, if you ain't already checked it out, girl, I submitted an ancestry DNA sample so that I could figure out what I'm mixed with because your girl got a whole situation where I don't know what I'm mixed with. So that's something that's terrible. Even talking about it, look, even talking about it gives me anxiety. That's a whole nother thing. But yes, your girl has gone out of her comfort zone, took the ancestry DNA test, and that's a whole journey that we going on, girl. So that's already on here. I'm gonna put that DNA test, and they alert me too. Let me go, letting me know that I got that they letting me know that they got my sample. So the ball is moving on that, girl, and that is definitely outside of my comfort zone. And you know what else we need to do? We need to plan a trip because we have not been without these kids for 2 years. Plan a 2 day trip where you're gone. Plan a, and I know that that's so outside of my comfort zone because I don't do nothing or go nowhere without my kids. So plan a trip. Whew. Oh, and you know what else is outside of our comfort zone? We doing our whole teeth journey too, girl. We gonna put that right there. You know I'm getting my teeth fixed and all that other stuff, dealing with some whole other childhood insecurities, but that's outside of my comfort zone. But that is something that we are dealing with our self-care journey. So kudos to us, girl. Make sure you put something on your list that you know is going to heal maybe the little girl in you, or it's just going to really take you outside of your comfort zone, make you uncomfortable, because that's the only way that we going to grow. For the mental, we definitely, girl, do you be reading? Girl, I be getting in on my novels. We definitely need to get more reading in because that ain't gonna do nothing but get us better up here. And I do love me a good suspense crime novel. I love all the tea, all the craziness that be going on in books. So I'm gonna make sure I get me a new book so I can just have that somewhere around the house because reading does fill my bucket. It does take me away and escape to another place, and I'm not home. I'm in the book, so that's definitely gonna go on the list. And that's good because I didn't even think about that. So that's why it's good to be intentional and plan out your self care journey so that you're not just going on a whim and just copying somebody else doing some crazy shit with some, bubble bath. I don't know. Whatever people out here doing. What are they doing? Let me hurry up so I can go check on them. Okay, so for the mental, we got reading. And we need to add something else for mental. I'm not sure what that is. I would like it to be go on walks because that does help me mentally, but I feel like walks should go more for the physical. And let's add walks because that's going to get us out the house too, girl. We need to go take walks. Do y'all be going on walks? Like, I don't know why. I've kind of like my area ain't so good. So I got to get in my car and go to another area and take walks with my kids. So it just don't happen as often as I would like. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, let's stay focused. So the area of our spirituality, girl, what we gonna do? So I need to go ahead. I've been talking about God a lot lately. God has been speaking to me, so I need to make sure that I need to connect with God, and I need to figure out what that looks like. But me just putting connect, I put connect God, connect with God, connect with God. When I put that on here, then I'm going to be able to prioritize it, and it's here solidified, so I can, like I know it's going to be now on the agenda to like get into. It's not going to be left on the back burner or for me to forget. And you know what else we need to do? We need to meditate. I seen this little like meditation Buddha that like it's like a breathing Buddha on Amazon. I was so tempted to get it. I was so tempted to get it, but I was like, girl, just stare at the damn candle because that's all it was. It was just like stare at the Buddha, and I guess he's supposed to breathe, and as he breathes, like the light like goes dim and gets brighter. I don't know. I could be completely making this shit up. I really could, but I feel like that's what he was intended to do. And I was like, ooh, I want to get it because I want to meditate, but I don't need that. First, just meditate. And if you continue to meditate, you stay consistent, then we can reward ourselves to get the little Buddha man, okay? So let's put meditate on here. How many of y'all out there meditate, girl? Y'all be out here meditating? A meditation, girl, is listen. All right, so this is what our refrigerator self-care guide bootlegs refrigerator self-care guide is gonna look like. I'm gonna just rip that out, bam, take one of my little kids, the little square magnets, the little building magnets. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of them and you use that. But this is a good start because like I told you, I was sitting here, I was like, damn, I asked myself, I was like, what am I going to film today for my self care? Because I know I need to set aside at least 10, 15 minutes to do some intentional self care. Because if I did not start this series, girl, like if it was not for y'all, I would not have the accountability to be consistent with this, and I would not do it, and I would not show up for myself every day. Then I would not learn the benefits of showing up for yourself every day. This would just not be a whole thing. I'm gonna just tell you, it just would not be a whole thing. But the fact that we started this series, we stayed consistent, and we're continuing to grow. Like, because we're staying consistent, we're evolving. So now we got us a blueprint, girl, of what it's going to look like going forward. And this is only the start, okay? Just imagine in 2 months from now, we're gonna be looking back at this video and be like, damn, that's where you started. Now you doing all this. You've came so far. Like, I can't tell you how excited I am for my self-care journey to really like flourish into what it's intended to be. You know? Cause without me, like, I'm like doing this blindly, but I'm doing it with so much intention, as you see, like holding myself accountable, I'm doing it with so much intention that like I know I'm gonna grow so much from this, and I'm so excited because that was the goal. The goal was just not to look back in 5 years from now and be the same as mommy that I was, washing dishes, looking raggedy, lips chapped. Girl, did you wash your ass today? Did you brush your teeth today? Just that meant like I don't want to be there no more. I want to prioritize myself. I want to I want my family to prioritize me, and the only way that we are going to do that is through practicing real, like I know I say this, but I wholeheartedly believe this because it's what's changing my life right now. It's what's getting me out of that little bullshit, like situation I was in my head, where I just felt like it's just stuck. I don't feel stuck anymore. I feel like I'm finally moving with y'all, girl. We moving. All right, let me not hold y'all. Let me not do all the talking. Please watch this video to the end because I really be talking. We really be talking out here. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna rip these out, stick these on my fridge, and we gonna continue to add to them, girl. And if y'all got something that y'all can add to my list that y'all think will be bomb, that'll be beneficial to these four areas that I want to focus on for my own personal self care, because yours may look different. Yours may look completely different, and it should. You might have some things that are same, that's okay, because we women, but yours should look different because you are totally different than me. So what you need to fill your bucket is gonna be different than me. All right, you might need that bubble bath. You know what I need to put on here? Music too, because music is my therapy. But that's neither here nor there. We gonna find what works for us, girl, because that's the key. We gonna find what works for us so that we can be the best us that we can be. All right, girl. I'ma see you here at the same time tomorrow for the next episode. I don't know what we gonna be doing, but we got a clear picture of what we gonna be doing, right? Let me stop playing and let me go in here and check on these kids. And now that I've got the intentional self-care done, your girl about to sit here and watch Love After Lockup or Lockdown. I forgot which one it is. It don't matter, but that shit is funny. I'm gonna try to watch that for about 30 minutes, and then I gotta go clean up some shit because I got laundry and some other shit that I gotta take care of. You know, we always got laundry. Like my kids, I'm gonna just reduce everybody down to 5 shirts, 2 pants, 2 socks, because they only have 2 socks out of all 6 of them anyway. But that's neither here nor there. Let me not even complain, girl, because you don't even need. I know you going through the same thing. I'll see you next time, girl. Peace.